Hello and welcome back to our vendor spotlight here. I'm with Sam Clemens from Ruhrpumpen, and we are here focusing on their FreeFall Arrestor layout for their crosshead system on the hydraulic decoking system. So while Sam is jacking up this back little demonstration jack so that we can actually show you how this system works, I'm going to describe a little bit more in detail some of the features of this system. So what we're looking at here is this is the T-rail joint, which is a little bit different than the C-channel you might be familiar with. So the T-rail rides up and down with these nice rollers that keep it in that T-rail joint, and this is the FreeFall Arrestor component here, that if and when you were to have some sort of failure of the wire rope or of the winch or whatever, these little components right here, it will rotate and cam in and grab the T-rail, right? So this system is a safety device. It is I think in my opinion, you should treat it like a PSV, right? It needs to be tested periodically. You need to ensure functionality because this is something that is legitimately a safety concern. So Sam, I've done my best to describe it. Did I miss any of the high points?
Other than this is a commercial elevator FreeFall Arrestor system used in many commercial buildings. It's got triple redundancy. Once it senses no upward pull force, it engages and stops you within a few inches.
So you, in your nice little setup here, you actually can show us directly what it looks like because this is the upper pulley section, it normally has force pulling it up. If that is no longer there, what happens?
You'll see this cam over into the T-rail. All 6 cams cam in and stop the crosshead. And I can simulate that like this. Yeah.
Whoa, that shook the whole trailer. I don't know if that came across in the audio, but the ground was literally shaking. And everything engaged, everything worked as it should. So that just goes to show you what you learn at REFCOM, and you get the chance to see this equipment. You need to touch it, feel it, let it shake the ground. You can see the engagement and get a kind of a better understanding of how these components work, because oftentimes when they're up in the sky, there's nice covers over these things. You don't really get to see how they work. So thank you, Sam, for demonstrating this piece of equipment, and I would encourage you to come to REFCOM, talk to our friends at Ruhrpumpen, talk to all the vendors, because you'll learn a lot in the process, and you might be able to take something away to your facility to make it safer and more reliable. So thank you, sir. We really appreciate your time. And we'll see you at REFCON.